Okay. So I'm going to start recording. I'm doing something different. It shouldn't kill my computer, or at least it doesn't look like it does. Okay. Let's go to this first. This was one of my friends, but it seems like there's a lot of different things going on. So, Rin Michaelis. You think people should get shot for ringing a doorbell? Okay. You think people should get shot for ringing the wrong doorbell by mistake? I've rang the wrong doorbell a few times and I'm still alive, dumbass. Well, this person is linking to time. Protests have erupted in Kansas after a black teenager, Ralph Yarl, was shot by a white homeowner for ringing the wrong doorbell. And then it goes on to say on the second part, Kansas City teen shot after entering wrong house. So this is what this guy is using. And instead of correcting it, it's saying ringing the wrong doorbell and entering the wrong house. So you think people should get shot for ringing the wrong doorbell by mistake? No. What this person was talking about is it looked like he entered the wrong house, which in a lot of cases, especially in Kansas that I'm aware of, you can shoot people like that, even if it is an accident. But he is not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that ringing the wrong doorbell is a death sentence. And you are really proving yourself wrong by the fact that you've done so many times. So this isn't really the gotcha you think it is. And then I go on saying, apparently he didn't shoot him for ringing the wrong doorbell, as I showed you. It's entering the wrong house. But even assuming that's wrong, this is where this guy is getting his information. So instead of calling him a dumbass, you really should look for something that negates it. Apparently, he didn't shoot him for ringing the wrong doorbell. It was because he was trying to open the door, which is, by all accounts, what we know happened. That's the most that we know. It was because he was trying to open the door. Dude saw a random 6 foot tall black dude trying to open his door at 10 p.m. So, excerpts from the prosecutor's probable cause statement posted online reveal that Lesser told police he picked up his gun after hearing the doorbell ring while lying down. He opened an interior door and saw a black male approximately 6 feet tall pulling on the exterior door of his house. Believing it was a break-in attempt, he fired twice after opening the door. And opening the door is he had two doors, an interior and exterior door. And if I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that this was a good shooting, this was a horrific thing, and shit happens. But this also raises the question as to why it's news, why it's national news. Because this happens quite frequently. Someone either tries to break into your house, a burglar, something like this happens, where it's literally a TV trope that it happens so much. My uncle almost had that happen too. He was not shot. He was shot at. And he's white. He accidentally went into his neighbor's house. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay, Rin. That's just a screenshot. And you know what? I should have put the actual article on, but I thought because she was using something akin to. I thought she actually looked at his source, but she just calls him a dumbass. So that really doesn't help. I really thought she was using something similar because by now Time has done 4 different articles on it. And apparently I got the second one. That's just a screenshot. I don't know which source to use. I used Time, and I put it down here to make sure. And I did not criticize her on that. But she really could have just literally right clicked, reverse search, uh, put that shit on. I mean, this should work. I didn't actually try it beforehand. But yeah, Time. And it should be the exact one I gave her. Yeah, literally the same thing. So it wasn't that hard to find it. The fact that she didn't even try. Oh, I am going to do this later. But the fact that she didn't even try says a lot. But she's getting into this mode where like everything against her ideology is wrong. And since I have this open, he thought his life was an immediate. Oh, I don't think I've even finished it. 2. You're only supposed to use a gun when your life is immediate danger. Well, he did think his life was in immediate danger. He literally said that that's part of the thing I sent you. And just because you can't see a weapon doesn't mean they don't have it. Literally, concealing is part of killing. And the gun is supposed to be used as a last resort. Well, to his knowledge, that was the case because he was within feet of this person who's trying to break into his house. In his vision, in his thoughts, his feelings. And that gives you the right in Kansas to shoot someone. I'm not saying it's good. It's understandable with how much crime we're dealing with these days. And the gun is supposed to be used as a last resort, not the first one. No. It's why Boogie got in trouble when he made warning shots when he got stalked. Boogie's case is nothing like this. He shot. I can't remember the whole story, but Boogie shot into the air, making warning shots. He could have killed someone. Stalking doesn't necessarily mean you're in immediate danger. When they get out of their thing to attack you, you are in immediate danger. So there's a huge difference between what Boogie did and this dude. You're using an apple and oranges case, and they have nothing to do with each other. And these weren't warning shots, they were shots to the fucking head, which I am surprised he got shot twice. I'm surprised I didn't fucking kill him right then and there. Like, that's how. And then I say he thought his life was in immediate danger to him. It was a last resort. And it was a last resort. Now I have to remember where I got it from. Where did I put it? Excerpts from the prosecutor. According to charging documents, Lester told police shortly after he shot Ralph that it was the last thing he wanted to do, but he says he believes he was protecting himself against a physical confrontation, which he would not have been prepared for given his advanced age. I think this dude was 80. Yeah, fucking 84. 84. And this dude who was allegedly breaking in, he was not breaking in. He thought it was his brother. And, you don't try to, even if your story was true, Jarl, this does not mean you still get to enter their house. You need to wait. You don't try to open the door. And you really, I don't know, get ways, get something. Like this should never have happened. It was literally a block down, a whole thing down. Now, it's not Jarl's fault. It's nobody's fault. Shit happens. Okay, protecting himself against a physical confrontation which he would not have been prepared for given his advanced age. Lester pointed to Ralph's size, which is 6 feet. I'm surprised we don't know the dude's Lester. Lester's height. But he's 84. Oh, you kind of need a gun to defend yourself, and you're not going to be able to do that against a 6 foot 16-year-old. He didn't know he didn't know he was 16, but he could have been any age and still 6 foot. He would not have been able to defend himself. If he let him in, there is a good chance he would not have been shot. There's still a good chance he was. Oh, Ralph's aunt, he's not that tall. Well, it could be a lot of different shit. How everything is stationed. I have a foot drop off of my porch, so people would look smaller to me. He could have the opposite. But even if, no matter what, tall ass bitch trying to get inside your fucking house at 10 o'clock at night, there's a problem there. It's neither one of theirs faults. And this could have been eliminated as a choice, but it wasn't. Again, mid sleep, fucking 10 o'clock at night, some big ass black dudes trying to get in your house. We cannot look at it from Jarl's side. Not at all. Protests have erupted in Kansas City and across the nation following the shooting, yeah. So, asked him to pick up his younger twin brothers. Okay. So, yeah. And then the Jarl's aunt, she says that the homeowner opened the door, looked my nephew in the eyes, and shot him in the head. My nephew fell to the ground and the man shot him again. How would she know this? She's literally making shit up. Literally can't prove it. The only people that were there was Jarl and Lester, the old dude. So, as far as we know, this is what we have. Now, he could be wrong. It could all be fabricated. What we do know is what we have been told. And someone is not a dumbass for using something. Just using time. And your hostility is high, okay? And then what we just talked about, 353. Oh man, I've been with my kids a long time today. Laws don't care about your feelings. He didn't de-escalate the situation. He didn't ask who is it. He didn't say go away. He used a gun as a first resort, not a last resort. It's only self-defense if your life is in imminent danger, not when you have other options. Okay, we need to go through this because it's a lot of bullshit. Laws don't care about your feelings. 100% wrong. Most laws do care about your feelings. Oh, and this is the legislature of Kansas for self-defense. Same defense of a person noted to retreat. A person is justified in the use of force against another when and to the extent it appears to such person and such person reasonably believes that the use of force is necessary to defend such person or a third person against such other's imminent use of unlawful force. So that's literally, you have to have feelings about it. The law completely cares about your feelings in most cases. That's one of the only thing with the Trump case. They have to prove his intent. That's literally part of the law. A person is justified in the use of deadly force under circumstances described in subsection A if such person reasonably believes that such use of deadly force reasonably believes an 84-year-old dude with some big ass black dude trying to break into your house, that is his view, that is his feelings, is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm. And she put in imminent death but not great bodily harm to such person or a third person. The dude just needs to be able to get greatly bodily harmed. Like the law, nothing in this section shall require a person to retreat if such person is using force to protect such person or a third thing, or a third person. Now, with all of that, he didn't de-escalate the situation. He did not have to. If if someone is pointing a gun at you, you do not have to de-escalate. If someone is trying to kill you, you do not have to de-escalate. You have to be able to get away safely. He didn't ask, who is it? He doesn't have to. That's irrelevant. He didn't say, go away. That's irrelevant. Completely irrelevant to anything that is being said. We're talking about the law. He used his gun as a first resort, not a last resort. Again, that's irrelevant and wrong. He did not know how close that guy was to being able to break in and kill him. Again, it's 10 o'clock at night, dark, black dude, tall dude, and an 84-year-old man. There's a lot of things that's gone wrong. It has nothing to do with race. It has to do with self-defense. And this dude felt like he was in imminent danger or imminent great bodily harm. It's only self-defense if your life is in imminent danger. I'm not sure that's completely true, but I will accept it. That's literally what happened. The law does care about your feelings. It's only self-defense if your life is in danger, especially if you think so. Not when you have other options. That is completely wrong. And we're talking about Kansas. If it wasn't Kansas, that you might be right. But this is Kansas. There's a literal stature, legislature. So this fucking yes. Maybe California, you're right. But in Kansas, no. I actually had to look this shit up beforehand. And then I say, actually, many laws do require intent or feelings. If you feel like there's a danger to you, there's a good chance you get off. Reasonably believes is literally feelings. Now, it hasn't been long enough for her. Oh man, it's been 21 minutes. It's only been 33 minutes. I did it at 7:44. I should get a response back, but I don't know. She's being very intolerable these days. And that's not to, yeah, it's kind of to put her down, but not put down her opinions. Okay. I'm gonna check on my recording. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll see you in the next one. I'm recording. I will stop the recording, go to the next one. So yeah, I'm still going. So I don't need that shit anymore. Dreamleaf. Okay. I had to make sure I could actually hear this. I had to go 25 decibels up. But at least I figured it out. Oh, wait, let me bookmark. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back, start up a new one. Okay, and I'm back on this one. Dreamleaf 5. Or you can simply not call black people the N-word. And then Lauren says, at some point you have to fight back. Dreamleaf says, or you can simply not call people the N-word. Now, before we even look at what's happening here, let's talk about that statement, which there's a lot. Yeah, she posted a lot on other people's shit. Jesus Christ, even if she said it, this goes way too far. I mean, black people literally used to get lynched for looking at a white person the wrong way, so this isn't shit. That's a tu quo q fallacy. It's a hypocrisy fallacy. It has literally nothing to do with anything. Just because black people used to get killed doesn't mean you can hurt people now. Oh man, that has a lot of fucking replies to it. Well, it's praise astonishing to see that our entire justification on everything comes down to, well, the white supremacists did it. Okay, yeah. That's all it comes down to. Physical violence is never justified in response to mere words. From Cotton Tush. Tanya Tagak. Disagree. There's nothing there. Literally a word used for utter disgust towards black people, and white people feel so comfortable saying it. No, white people do not feel comfortable saying it. It's really crazy. This is justifiable. This is justifiable considering just for being in the wrong neck of the woods, white people would burn. See, this is the same dumb shit. Tu quo q fallacy, it has no resemblance on whether this is right or not. The person in being beat. You know, I'm gonna fucking go up to this.
That's a nigger. She called us a nigger in Safeway.
For real?
Yeah, she did.
Bitch, you don't call
She
me
did.
like that.
She did. She did.
I don't want to hear
She did. She called us a nigger.
I don't care.
She definitely called us a nigger. She definitely did. She definitely did. That's this.
And with a fat bitch like that, oh my god. With, I don't know, she's like 60, 65. A young big bitch like that can kill someone, especially that age. There is no proof. I mean, no one else seems to have caught it besides the apparent black person filming.
disrespectful. To me and your kind, you
And
can call me what
now
you
the black woman is also attacking the black male. So that's also a problem. Should it not be? The black man is not just defending a white woman. He's defending someone who he suspects of nothing being of doing nothing wrong by a woman who's attacking her. Not only did you assault the white woman, you're assaulting the black man. I don't know why he hasn't thrown her ass anywhere, and the black man seems to be trying to defend her.
But you don't call me no nigga. You don't call me no nigga. You don't call me no nigga. You can call me what you want to call me.
Trying to. Oh man, you suck at punching, you know?
You don't call nobody no nigga. Bitch.
You,
No,
even
you're
if she
not
called
sorry,
you nigga,
bitch.
calm the fuck down.
Say nigga again. Say nigga again, bitch.
In this instance, you were acting as you were called. You do not have the right to beat someone for words. Is that what we expect of black people? Not to be in control of their own actions? Have no agency? What are what do you think is gonna happen?
Say it again, bitch. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Who's the nigga now? Who's the nigga now? Bitch,
And
who's the
she's
nigga?
asking her
That's a
to
nigga.
There's
Safeway. For real? Yeah, she did. Bitch, she did. She did. She did. I don't want to hear.
and like the dude doesn't even know. She did call you nigger? As- We have literally no clue. Dreamleaf, you do not have a clue whether or not she said nigger at all. No fucking proof. You just assume that the black woman is right. That's it. You just assume. And all we can assume is innocence until guilt proven. And you know that. But now that we've seen it, I'm gonna watch it one more time.
That's a nigger. That's a nigger in Safeway. For real? Yeah, she did. Bitch, she did. She
And the
did.
black man
She
is still
did.
trying to defend
She
her,
did.
even though
She called us a nigger. I don't care. She definitely called us a nigger. She definitely did. She definitely did. That's disrespectful. To me and your kind, you can call me what you want.
and she's black shaming him. Like, why are you protecting this white woman? She called me a nigger. Damn. That's what we should be doing, what the black man's doing. Trying to get it to stop. Saying it doesn't fucking matter, bitch.
But you don't call me no nigga. You don't call me no nigga.
You really suck at punching. You're very bad at that. That's some sissy ass shit. The only thing you're doing all right is the fucking ground pound, which you still suck at. And you're still making her bleed. You have so much power. Is that even a white woman? That could be literally an Asian, but we'll assume she's white. My God. This is ghetto culture. This is what Republicans are angry about, are worried about. It feels good to do this in the moment, but what happened that evening? The racist white woman goes home and tells her husband and her kids and her friends and her family that she was assaulted. Slyly, she leaves out the part where she called her a slur, and racism is perpetuated. Robin Potev, you are an evil person. Like, the people I'm talking shit about are evil people too. Not Ren. Don't fucking think about that. She's just got some problems. It feels good to do this in the moment, but the only thing you are worried about is perpetuating racism. And let's say she does slightly leave it out. Being called a nigger does not give you any right to attack someone. It's also very easy to sit back and judge from afar without actually being affected by the situation. You mentioned morality should aim to fix injustice. How would you suggest the injustice be fixed then? Them. Instead, God, I can't read. I have completely forgotten how to read. I don't blame her for what she's done. The victim who was called a slur. The You don't blame the black girl. I'm not even who was called a slur. The victim who was called a slur. The the black woman. She's not a victim. What the fuck? I'm not even really talking about her. I'm talking about the people who would justify and encourage this. Fixing is a big question, but the very least you can do is not encourage people to make it worse. Oh my god. No. At least I'm getting this off my chest because sometimes I can't sleep thinking about stupid shit, and then I forget about it the next day. Would you say the same if the roles were reversed and the reason was the same? If the answer is yes, respect. It's your opinion. I mean, at least you're consistent. But it's your opinion. A bit brutal for my taste. It's never okay kicking someone when down. That can't be your only thing wrong with it. I'm sure that's not the only thing wrong with it. But you have every right to it. If not, then it's a bit hypocritical. A bit brutal for my taste, but you have every right to do it. What? Oh, my head. Why are these people stupid? A bit brutal in my taste, but you have okay, never mind. You have every right to think that. Okay. Never mind. He's not as bad as I thought. Sometimes I forget how to read. Yeah, okay. Oh, I saw that pose law dude talking about how it's never okay to beat someone's ass for calling them the N word. Wholeheartedly disagree. It is never okay. There. No. Where does she say the N word? The only one I hear saying is the person aiding the assaulter. Actually, the assaulter, I think, is the only one. They both might have said it. Nothing scares conservatives more than the concept of fucking around, but then also finding out. One, how do you know she's a conservative? Two, we don't even know if she said nigger. We literally don't have proof of anything besides the assault, and the assault is still completely wrong. Nothing scares conservatives more than the concept of fucking around finding out? No, that's what they want. And this woman, I hope she goes to jail. A black woman needs to go to jail. That's talking about fucking around and finding out. Scarred trash witch. The shit post queen. Camelot. I'm so thankful we have white women to tell black people what they should be offended by. Oh, what they should be offended and how they should kill someone over a word, landing them in prison. Thank God for white women. Okay, Mango Unchained. Go ahead. I don't feel sympathy for her. You're not a good person, but this will not hold up in court, nor should it. It goes beyond just a punch. She's literally running away and not being aggressive. It's inexcusable behavior from the attackers. I think there was only one attacker. I don't know if the black man technically was an attacker. It looks like he was actually trying to help her by standing in the way. So, yeah, in no scenario is this okay, William, Lord of Birdwatching. Okay. Am I gonna have internet? Okay. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with a single punch or something. There is everything wrong with a single punch or something. But violence to this level is just taking it too far. So, I have seen some people saying this, that the violence, the level, the only thing wrong with it was the level of violence. But if this person, okay, in no scenario is this okay from William. And then Melly Vilnius, but if it was a trans person doing going to the bathroom and getting hit violently, I assume he wouldn't say anything. That that is that is so wrong. If anyone is being attacked, I would do something and say something. Okay, William, you bet your ass I would. Literally look at my profile before you imply I'm transphobic. Oh, probably she, I don't fucking know, is trans. I just don't like violence. Like I said, I would support a punch or two, but like, she's on the ground screaming and crying and she ain't gonna say it again. No, she should say it even more. Get a gun. That, that's all you can do. That's how you protect your freedom. The Second Amendment protects the First. And you know what? More black women may die because they have seen this. No. No, what does your fucking profile say? You should not be. You're fucking 17, bro. What the fuck? And I didn't even see that on the right. I like birds, zoo, paleontology, theater, acting, history, they, them. You're a fuckhead still. No, no violence. Fuck off. No, you're. No, you shouldn't fucking. Why? Why are you fucking on here? Let's say your daughter gets kidnapped and goes through hell on earth. Her kidnappers even live stream some of that hell. They call her a new name. She gets saved and returned to you. Random guy on the street remembers her from streaming, calls her slave name. What do you do? Literally nothing. I have a daughter. If yeah, this is a straw man. What the hell is this even a straw man? I don't know. I'm just trying to make a point about a name that can hurt you deeply. So any name? So Cracker? Oh, but that doesn't have significance. Fuck off. So you're telling me if a black woman calls me a cracker, I can just almost murder her? Let's use your logic against you. Oh my god. Like the word nigger is not casual at all. It's a deep name with lots of history and hurt. And you know what? I wouldn't care if they called her by her slave name. I don't care. I would, at most, at worst, tell him to fuck off. That's basically yelling at him. I would fucking tell him to fuck off. Yes, it is. Okay. In no scenario is this okay. Peach, bruised peaks, H. Yes, it is. You're white. Shut up. Like, these aren't answers. The, these are brainless tweets. Oh, okay. And the originator was Lauren Witzke. Oh, Christ's first 2020 GOP nominee for U.S. Senate? Oh, well, shit. Producer for Died Suddenly? You know, it's actually been suspended. I did not know that. No, I don't like the movie Died Suddenly. I mean, it had some good points, but it really lacked a lot of, like, proof. I'm not going to go over it right now. Can they both be wrong here? Yes, they can both be wrong. They should both be wrong. But at some point, you do have to fight back. If you call someone nigger, they do not have the right to attack you. And you have the right to fight back. So, yeah, you can say both is wrong, but one is more wrong, which is the black woman. The Nazi got what Mike Jackson Esquire. I don't know if you're fucking dumb or a Nazi yourself, but the Nazi got what she deserved. Calling people nigger is not Nazism. Only someone where education was replaced by really bad parenting responds to words with excessive violence. Yes. What are some people going to say to that? Neither your life or opinion matter. White fragility. Like, neither your life or opinion matter? Oh my god. You're kill yourself. Like, I mean, yeah, you can say it, but you're a dumb fuck for saying it. The woman called her nigger and found out because words and physical violence are the same thing. Right. It's an awful word. Call her names back. You don't resort to violence. Walter Masterson, you are evil. Real life often results in the FAFO rule. Yes, okay. Then she should have been shot. The black woman should have been shot right then and there. She tried to kill the woman. That's it. Fuck around and find out. This will get more people to carry guns and kill more black people. Oh, maybe like we were talking about that in this episode. On this stream. Oh well. Yeah, the lady being physically violent will probably get assault charges. Last time you don't get those for saying mean things. No. Again, another case of FAFO. Fuck around, find out. Racists deserve ass whippings, and getting caught assaulting someone deserves jail time. It deserves being shot. That lady was old, that the black woman was young and fat. She sucked balls, but that's a death sentence. 100%. She couldn't go anywhere. She tried. She should have a bullet in her head. But, fuck it. That's not how it worked out. You try to kill someone, you should expect to be killed. How about don't call people that word and mind your business? Yeah. People interested in reducing animosity and reducing our filtering for us versus them. Oh, that's a poker player. Yeah, fuck off. Probably why I can. Oh my god, this dude's having the same thought. The Spanish dude. I don't know if he's Mexican. He could be Spanish. He looks fucking. I don't know what's. Yeah. I don't know if you're white. I'm going to say you're white. You could be Spanish, Mexican, whatever. Part of why I concealed carry every single day, because she would get shot. A lot of you assumed immediate racism. That could have been a black woman getting beat by two white women. I would stand by the same statement. I don't know if it was two women. I'm not actually sure. But yes. And I would too. And black people should conceal carry, open carry. It doesn't matter. The Black Panthers should carry guns as much as the Ku Klux Klan. What else are people saying? You come into this on a black woman being a white woman for calling her slow. An OP statement saying we got fight back. So who would you be fighting back, and why would you need guns in a situation if you aren't planning on throwing out the N-word? I don't know what kind of fucking fallacy that is, but it's a fallacy. Oh my god. You don't need to. This is the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. It's the martial arts thing, Kyle Rittenhouse, self-defense in general. I'd rather be uh, a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So, who would you be fighting back, and why would you need a gun in this situation? Because each punch could carry a death sentence. If you aren't planning on throwing out the N-word to anyone, that's irrelevant. Why would you need a gun if you aren't going to be evil? For the evil people like the black woman. That's it. There's evil people in this world. There could be a bear, literally a rapist. Like, this is. I can't believe these people are so fucking dumb. Yep, at some point, years of people using racial slurs with impunity are going to catch. Is it with or without impunity? Because there's a lot. Oh, well, now I gotta look at what impunity means. Exemption from punishment, penalty, or harm. Okay. So it's. Okay. I thought it was without impunity. Okay, good. So with impunity are going to catch up with you, and someone is going to fight back. Words are not violence. There is the only fighting back words is words. Glad this lady finally did and gave this racist the beatdown she deserves. We still don't even know if she said nigger. That's it. We don't know. And 3 versus 1 against someone that doesn't fight back doesn't make sense, my friend. Okay, the dude. I need to fucking look at that again. Is it? It looks like the black guy is helping her. Instead of being pulled down, he pulled her back on the concrete and is defending her. This only looks like a one-on-one. So I'm sorry, this looks like a one-on-one. There's only one person. And the black dude could actually be an accomplice. I don't know. It looks like he was trying to defend her. He kept putting himself, or she just cowered behind him. But he was not attacking her. It looked like he was trying to save her. Do these not... Oh. Yeah, it only looks like the one black woman is trying to kill her. So the dude, it looks like it's one. But yeah, still, one-on-one versus someone that doesn't fight back. It doesn't make sense. How so? CCW Scott. How so? What doesn't make sense about it? What does make sense about it? 3 people attacking one person for saying nigger, which we don't even know that happened, but let's assume it did for your thing, your argument. It it doesn't make sense. If people like me still get harassed and beat up for just existing, then I don't see a problem with her catching a fade for saying a racial slur. Zinashian, you're a horrible person. That's it. Dude, you're not a bad person, but we also might be uh, looking at it differently. But no. Okay, if people like me still get harassed, it depends on what you mean by harassed and beat up just for existing. See, I don't know how you're using this because, okay, so if people like me are harassed and beat up just for existing, then I don't see a problem with her catching fade for saying a racial slur. You existing in hate does not mean you can hurt someone else. Okay, well, you do you, boo. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but why is she calling people racial slurs? She obviously did because she apologized. Okay, no. You can apologize to try not to get killed. I've done that too. I over apologize even when I did nothing wrong. When they are the ones who attacked me. However, it was definitely overkill. The lady did not deserve to be called the slur. Okay. And that lady didn't deserve that type of beatdown. Apology does not mean you actually did it. She obviously did because she apologized. No, she's trying to get out of being killed. Like white people apologizing for slavery they did not commit, nor did their grandparents or any of their family members. No, an apology does not mean anything. It's a way to get out of death. Say that word, get your just desserts. What did she expect? A fucking strawberry cake and tea? Lol. No, Chelsea sign. Chelsea? You're a fuckhead. That's all. Again, I'm just going down the list of dumb fucks. But I'm gonna end this segment here, and then you can find it on my channel. I'm gonna go up. Okay. I stopped recording that one. Okay. Now, I don't think I actually. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Bookmark for the other one. Oh, I thought I fucking unbookmarked it. I did unbookmark it. So it's probably just still there. Ah, okay. Brian Krasenstein. I'm gonna have to record this one too. I want to try and record more. Okay. Brian Krasenstein. Republicans in chaos. Trump indicted on 34 felony counts. That doesn't mean anything. That's like when people say, oh, they had enough evidence to say he can be tried. That doesn't mean anything. The prosecutor doesn't have to play by the same rules as a court. And we also found out that Bragg, oh man, now I can't remember. He took away documents, exculpatory evidence. That's what it's called. He he just deleted or got rid of exculpatory evidence that proved that Donald Trump didn't do anything. The 34 felony counts are basically the same thing. Just a copy and paste. And it's all based on, I think it was giving Michael Cohen money. DeSantis is too scared to criticize Trump, but he has criticized Trump. And that's not Republicans in chaos. He's like second to Trump. DeSantis threatening to build a prison next to Disney World. That's why I did it also. DeSantis is not threatening to build a prison. Let's see if I can actually find what he said. DeSantis threatening. Boop, boop. Let's see if I can actually get what he says. Is there actually a fucking... No, there was a... Should have actually... I didn't think I was getting to this today. Fucking Yahoo. Because I don't think he actually threatened to do it. I think he made a joke that people said he should. Come on. God damn it. The video? Ooh, that's might actually be it.
If you look at this whole special district, Walt Disney Corporation obviously owns a lot of it, but the district owns other land. You know, quite frankly, I wasn't even thinking of it. If you look at this whole special district, Walt Disney Corporation obviously owns a lot of it, but the district owns other land. You know, quite frankly, I wasn't even thinking about that land. We just wanted them to live under the same rules, pay the debt, pay the taxes, all that stuff. Oh, but come to think of it, now people are like, what should we do with this land? People have said maybe create a state park, maybe try to do more amusement parks. Someone even said, like, maybe you need another state prison. Who knows? I mean, I just think that the possibilities are endless, and so that is now going to be analyzed to see what would make the most sense.
So he never threatened. Oh wait, fuck off. Don't change my shit yet.
If you look at this whole
No. Okay. 1, he didn't threaten anything. 2, people made jokes about it. 3,
special district, Walt Disney Corporation obviously owns a lot of it, but the district owns other land. You know, quite frankly, I wasn't even thinking about that land. We just wanted them to live under the same rules, pay the debt, pay the taxes, all that stuff. Oh, but...
And you know what? It looks like Disney isn't paying its fair share in taxes. From what it looks like and sounds like. I thought that was something the leftists wanted. Okay.
Come to think of it, now people are like, what should we do with this land? People have said...
People have asked, what should we do with the land that's next to it?
That land. We just wanted them to live under the same rules, pay the debt, pay the taxes, all that stuff. Oh, but come to think of it, now people are like, what should we do with this land? People have said, maybe create a state park.
And you can also say he's threatening to make a state park.
Maybe try to do more amusement.
Or maybe he's threatening to build another amusement park.
Parks.
That's literally in the same vein.
Someone even said, like, maybe you need another state prison. Who knows? I mean, I just think that the possibilities are endless.
There is not one time where he says, I am threatening. He is not threatening in the slightest. So, Kresenstein, you're a fucking liar. You've gotten 3 wrong. Ally Alexander asking little boys to send him nudes. I'm gonna say that's a lie. Oh God, what am I gonna get? There better not be fucking actual porn. I don't think I have my thing at safe. Save search on. Okay, let's see if this exists. Yeah, Alexander accused. Oh God. So let's look at New York Mag, because apparently it's only accused. I got the flappy hands and everything. So it's not even Alexander asking little boys to send nudes. So that hasn't been proven, for one. Over the past month or so, the far right has been in a scandal involving the alleged grooming practices that its loudest voices have claimed are rampant among liberals. And you know what? That's not a good point. That's a fallacy. That's a 2-quote Q. That has nothing to do with Democrats being pedos. According to 2 accusers who have come forward, Stop the Steal founder Ali Alexander allegedly came on to them when they were teenage boys, asking for nudes from a 17 and 15-year-old. Okay, let's assume in this, like right now, this sentence, assuming that's right, that has no reflection on the Republicans, because they don't know this. That's it. Like, Trump didn't know of, oh God, what's his name? Pedo Island dude, Epstein. Trump didn't know he was a pedo dude, but as soon as he found out, he kicked him from his fucking resort. So that should look better on Trump. Okay, for those of us who don't have a mental Rolodex of the movers and shakers of the far right, a nothing sentence. Alexander is a founder of the campaign to push the conspiracy that Donald Trump was the actual winner. It's not a conspiracy theory, but no, I think he lost. It was not fair and square, but it there was nothing we could do. Conspiracy that Donald Trump was the actual winner. And he hosted a rally outside the Capitol of January 6th that fed this subsequent riot. He hosted a rally. Just a rally. And he has no control over that when people riot. When fellow far-right activists, I don't know if he's even far-right, aired interviews of his podcast detailing Alexander's alleged practice of propositioning minors for sex, Yiannopoulos, whose career was derailed because of videos purportedly condoning pedophilia. That's not really happened, but I'm not going to go into that. Was frustrated that Alexander and white nationalist Nick Fuentes had booed him from Kanye West's camp. In one of the interviews, Duncan described how Alexander had allegedly is there okay. He claimed Alexander had promised to share his entire network with Duncan if he kept the entire secret. God, I can't fucking talk or read today. With Duncan, if he kept their situation secret. Boundaries are cool, Alexander wrote, according to a screenshot of a text conversation obtained by the Daily Beast. Okay. Okay. Let's duplicate that bitch. Go back. Allowed to say no more. Boundaries are cool. Boundaries are cool. Wait. Okay, never mind. That. Okay. He claimed Alexander had promised his share. Boundaries are cool, Alexander wrote, according to the screenshot. Boundaries are cool. Maybe I can just fucking find it. Doop 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 boop 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 boop. Where the fuck is it? Do I really have to look at every underscored? God, this is a lot of. This is too gay. Okay, let's try and find the gay op. Come on. Boundaries are cool. Allowed to say no. Is there only like, oh. Boundaries are cool, the message reads. Okay. Other screenshots show Duncan sending Alexander a picture. Wait, there's no fucking screenshot? You just say you have a screenshot? Why don't you have the screenshot if you have it? So we can't even say this is correct. So again, show me your cock. Oh my god, come on. You don't fucking have any proof. You just say you have something. This is not proof. What? You give me the flappy arms. Damn it. So, there's literally no proof. There's no fucking proof. So, Alexander asking little boys to send her nudes. Until proven otherwise, you're a liar. Oh my god, Alexander threatening to blow the whistle on Marjorie Taylor Greene's crimes. Oh, now I have to fucking look at this one. God damn you. A lie spreads around the world faster than a truth can get on its shoes. And this is why. You make a bunch of accusations. I have to fact check them. Palmer report. Oh, fucking Palmer report. Okay. He's a known liar. But let's. Alexander is now threatening. Why do you guys not prove anything? Palmer report. At this point, 80% of my job consists of factually explaining why an obvious win is an obvious win to people who would rather believe whatever allows them to pretend it's a loss so they can feel outrage. There has to be more than life than this. There just has to be. Dude, you are the epitome of that. Oh my god. For her alleged crime. Does that mean he lied to the feds in his earlier testimony? Because that would also be a crime. So, Palmer, you're dumb fuck. Come on, dude. Alexander Harlot and Horn said he was going. Ooh, wait. Do we actually have proof this time?
I will not suffer this harlot.
That is January 6th organizer Ali Alexander talking about Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Alexander is infuriated that Greene supports Kevin McCarthy for House Republican Speaker, and on a Telegram live stream, Alexander had a misogynistic meltdown.
I will not be taught vows and loyalty, commitment from a whore. You have got me mistaken for some damn fool, and a fool, Ali Alexander, has never been called.
Actually, Ali Alexander, a MAGA activist, has been called a fool. But never mind that.
TYT.
In this screed, he vowed he would soon publicly reveal that Greene broke the law.
In the coming days, I'm going to reveal that Marjorie Taylor Greene, in my summation and the summation of lawyers, committed a crime. That crime is going to be handed to the state of Georgia. And the state of Georgia will decide whether they adjudicate that crime or not.
Alexander did not allow elaborate on the nature of the alleged crime, but he said there should be serious consequences.
Okay. When was this fucking made?
I will not.
Context. Capital attack. Fuck that. Okay. 3 fucking months ago. So it hasn't happened. Okay. He did say that he was going to do that, but there's no proof that anything happened. He might have just been shit talking because he's not very fond of her. Trump considered hiring Laura Loomer. Okay. Republicans in chaos. Trump considering hiring Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer. Okay. Assuming this is correct. And I don't like Laura Loomer, but damn. I think wasn't that the tired lady? I don't fucking know. Actually, I can just do this. Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer. I hope this is the Laura Loomer. Okay. I disrupted a congressional hearing with former. I think she's done better since the tire days. But yeah. On September, I disrupted a congressional hearing where former Twitter CEO and former Jack Dorsey was testifying. I was auctioned off and escorted out of the hearing by Capitol Police at the request of Republicans. And she has been vindicated.
You are a liar, Jack Dorsey. Mr. Dorsey, you are lying about censoring conservatives. You are.
Yeah, she's right. Okay, you will never silence my voice with your intimidation. I stood my ground. In the end, you'll expose yourself as a real Nazi, anti-free speech Nazis who shout down everyone you agree with. Okay, let's look at this fucker. What? Wait. She's not a Nazi. I don't know much about her, but it doesn't look like she's a fucking Nazi. Oh, FDA. This doesn't matter. I can bitch about the FDA later. So, consider Laura Loomer might be a good candidate, but that's not Republicans in chaos. Laura Loomer being attacked by a jealous MTG. No, they're on 2 different sides of the same coin. They're both Republicans, but each one has a different thought process and way to help the country. From what I know about Marjorie Taylor Greene, I actually like her. But she should be more of the... what? Oh, just hiring Laura Loomer? So just hiring her, that's nothing. Like... okay. Jim Jordan attacking the DOJ. That's not Republicans in chaos. Jim Jordan needs to attack the DOJ because they are weaponized against Republicans. We know that. The DOJ is corrupt. Meanwhile, Biden is signing executive orders to help Americans. Okay, you're trying to say that because Trump was next to Allie, that he's a pedophile. That's not true. That's a fallacy. And literally has nothing to do with anything. It's the same Epstein shit. If it is found that Alexander was asking for nudes from little boys, that is grotesque, he might need to be shot in the head. But no, he shouldn't. No one should be shot in the head. Sometimes I just get angry. But no, he should go to jail for his crimes if he actually did the thing they accuse him of. Can you imagine being a conservative when every week new pedophile accusations? Accusations. Like, anyone can. I accuse you of being a pedophile. It. When you. People you trusted now attacking each other, which is normal and good, it means you're not in a cult. Constant anger and unhappiness. One, because they lost. Two, because everything is going to shit. Food and gas prices. They're horrific now. And yes, they should be angry and unhappy. Who does this? Democrats and conservatives. Conservatives that like priests and their kids together because of ancient book. That's who. You're a horrible person. Conservatives don't want priests and kids together. I don't think I've met one that does, but that doesn't mean they don't happen. It's the exception, not the rule. Unlike what it looks like with Democrats. Disney prison sounds legit. It really does. Oh man, that would be torture. It's a small world after all. Fucking take it to Nightcore. Blasted 24/7. No. Oh, Disney prison. I wonder what that would look like. Huh. If I had to guess, I'd say DeSantis is not afraid, but just because he's a human being. Yes. Because DeSantis is not doing anything wrong. Okay, no, nothing wrong. He does do some things wrong. But no one's perfect. But I prefer Trump over DeSantis. 34 different felony counts, or the same federal charge copy and pasted 34 times in the FCC that the FEC doesn't consider a crime. And that's true. The FEC said it's not a crime, and that's why they stopped it. So, you're not Ed. You're... What is him? Oh, Ed Krasen. Did you not, want him to have Krasenstein? What happened there? Meanwhile, okay. Yeah, the FEC says that it's not a crime. And why is Bragg doing anything with it? Bragg is corrupt. But it's 9:20. So I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't think that it would take that long. How long did it take? 24 frackin' minutes, eh? And I've been going for an hour and 18? Well, I'm getting better at this shit. Thank you. Have a good day. See you in the next one, and bye.